So I've always been one of those go-getters, you know, like top 10 of my class. I was actually valedictorian, and I was known as Miss Perky, which I actually liked, because I felt like I brought sunshine and happiness and all that. And you know, it's not to say I didn't have rough patches. Everybody has rough patches, but everybody knew me as the happy smart girl. You know, there's the happy smart girl. She's coming along, and she's gonna be smiling, and she's gonna be sunshine and lollipops and all that. And that was pretty much my identity through college. And you know, I even had an acquaintance once say, right, because nothing bad's ever happened in your life. And I was sort of taken aback, you know, because happy is a choice. Happy is a choice. Happy is not just something that you're born with. I'm not saying that you can't be born with a proclivity towards happiness, but happy in and of itself is a choice. You wake up in the morning, I'm happy. You make a choice. You can make the opposite choice. You can say, I'm going to be sad today, or I'm going to, you know, not do this. It's all about choices. Life is all about choices. And so I just decided to be happy for the most part. You know, I mean, that doesn't mean that shit hasn't happened. It doesn't mean that I haven't faced my own demons and all of that. And yeah. So today is actually it's an anniversary of sorts. And see, today is the day, well, not the day, today is the 10-year anniversary of the day that I had an abortion. And nobody knows except for my best friend, because it's nobody's business except for mine, really. And I only shared it with her because she's the one person that I can call on this day and talk about whatever I need to talk about. Because even though it's been 10 years, I'm aware, I'm constantly aware that it's the anniversary, because it wasn't something I took lightly. It wasn't like I just decided and today's the day I'm gonna just go get an abortion. You know, that wasn't how it worked. And so she's the one person that I can talk about it with, and I can share what I'm going through on that day, whatever that may be, you know. And some days, some years I don't notice much, you know. There's always a little something, a little niggling. The hardest for some reason was 3. I had these visions around the anniversary of this little 3-year-old girl with curly hair and this huge smile and these sparkling eyes, and she sort of haunted me for the week around that day, and I thought I was going a little crazy. So Betsy and I, you know, I talked about it. She's the only one I could talk about it with, and I talked about it with her. And she was there the day I went to the clinic. She held my hand. she told me that she loved me and that I was making the right choice if that's what I felt. To trust myself, you know, and to just to trust what was going on inside of me and all the thought and the process I had put into it, because I did. I put a lot of thought into it. I did. I see these anti-abortion people, and they make it sound like a frivolous decision. They make it sound like something a woman just goes off and does on a whim. Oh, today I'm gonna go get an abortion. Oh, you know, that's what they make it sound like. And I mean, I can't speak for anyone but me, because I can't, but it wasn't like that for me. I know that. I thought about it a lot. I went back and forth. I weighed the pros and cons. I called myself a savior. I called myself a baby killer. I called myself every possible name you can imagine. And in the end, I did it. I did it, and I didn't do it lightly, and I still think about it, and I don't regret it. I don't, but I do think about it, and think what might have been, what could have been, but I don't regret it, because I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready, and there was no way that I could have given that baby up. No way. And the stress and everything that I was feeling, I was so scared that would traumatize the baby. You know, they've done studies, and child abuse starts in the womb. You know, if a mother is anxious, her child's more likely to be anxious. Babies get all those feelings and thoughts and things while a mother is pregnant, and I was in no place to raise, and I'm talking in a womb, raise a healthy, happy, stable, balanced baby. Okay, that baby would have come out like anxious as shit, and probably bipolar, who knows, I don't know, but I do know that it wouldn't have been right for either of us, and I know that to this day. I know that, and it doesn't stop me from occasionally still being traumatized by the experience, you know. And I was somebody who always used protection. I used double protection. Okay, I was on the pill. My boyfriend used a condom, always, 100% all the time, because that's just how I worked. I was cautious. I was a smart girl. I was not gonna let something like that happen to me. And there's no 100%, right? There's no 100%, and so it did. And I talked about it with Henry. Yeah, you know, he was a smart boy too. Smart girls and smart boys, you know, we like each other. And the first thing he said was just, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. He just kept saying it. And he's, you know, the part where I was like, okay, you can shut up now. I get it. I get that this is not in the plan. He was like, fuck, you know what? What are you gonna do? And it's that little turn of phrase, right? It's not, what are we going to do? It's, what are you going to do? Because that's the truth of the matter, right? Woman gets pregnant, and she's the one walking around. She's the one who can't walk away. She has to make a decision, a choice. man can be like, what are you gonna do about it? Because, you know, he's like, my parents will kill me. And he wasn't, I didn't want him there. Honestly, he would have been there, but I didn't. I couldn't have him there. I needed support of a woman. And so Betsy came and she held my hand and she pushed my hair off my face and she held me when I cried desperately afterwards. And you know, I'm still considered perky, and I don't talk about it, not because I'm ashamed, but because it's my business. Nobody else needs to know.